Shoot.
You are 100% got like 30 iframes or something whenever you hit that button. Oh shoot. I am fixing the audio then.
You're good, Kat. That was
Okay.
me. I apologize.
Oh, that was you. Alright, perfect. No worries. I hope I'm back and everyone can hear. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, what I was saying is that motorcycle's going to turn into a dog. Well, I didn't want to say that, but I needed to point that out because that's super cool. Basically, Robocop is going to run down the street and just do this quick little dab move, and that makes him completely invincible to everything because it gives you like 30-something iframes. So you almost don't need to worry about the enemies whatsoever. You just gotta kind of hit select in rhythm when you need to. This is our first boss. I have no idea what his name is or anything. He might punch me a few times, but I'll punch him back. This is the most violent this game gets. Is punching this red man. Hello everyone out there in chat land. Okay, this is stage 2. It looks like a lot like the first stage, but it's dark and there's guys with machine guns sometimes. But the same rules apply. Block real quick and just walk on by. There's a flamethrower. Also not a threat whatsoever. And this level's gonna end up with the mayor. But that'll be it. It's sort of a maze, but like if a maze had 2 directions, which is not much of a maze. But Robocop is never dissuaded, so he just kind of walks down the street like this. And that guy, we just kind of ignore him. They seem very nice. My favorite is when an NPC just kind of walks behind you, like this guy. It feels like it's your best friend, always kind of hanging out with you, trying to get your attention. And then we're going to moonwalk up the stairs here, because Robocop is a master of all dance moves. I mean, I imagine Robocop is a master of all dance moves. So there's a bunch of different doors you can go in here, but we're just going to go in this first one, and we punch the wall, because Robocop is not only a master of dancing, but a master of punching this wall. And there's this secret underground passage, and this room is identical to the last one, because why not? And except there's this this spike wall thing that comes at you, and you just punch the wall again. Alright, this you need to stand at a certain spot. I'm going to take a second to try to line that up. Because if you punch the mayor, it's not good. Duck, please. There he goes. And he dies like a little floppy fish of some sort. One of my favorite things among every other favorite thing in this game is how that guy dies. Training mode. Training mode is a little like target shooting section. It's silly. It's got cool music. I'm a big fan of it. You can fail it, but not really. Like, the worst thing you do is don't hit 30 targets, and you just keep playing the game. If you do hit all 30 targets, you get an extra life. And what you might be saying is, hey, there's no lives on this screen. And you're right, there's no life counter on this screen. And we may or may not show you where that comes into play, depending on how bad I make mistakes. If my Soul Blazer run is to be believed, there's a mistake coming. If my practice runs to this game are to believe, there's no mistakes. So we hit 32 targets, we have an extra life. This is one of the most dangerous enemies in the game, is this guy up here running around with a gun. If he hits you, it deals a tremendous amount of damage. Unfortunately, he's no match for our ducking. You'll see us pick up a gun here. We will not be using this gun for a very long time. We literally need it for the last level of the game. You don't need it. It's going to make this game a lot easier. The mayor's not the one we were punching. We were punching the guy that had kidnapped the mayor. Unless you said that the mayor deserved to be kidnapped, and that's also fair, I guess. Here's a return of this guy. He's going to take a bunch of shots at us, but once we start heading up the stairs, he's just going to walk in our path, or sometimes behind us. And we just shoot him a few times, and he's good to go. This guy below me is a magician, because he can walk through walls. He is impressive, and we should all bow to his power. Robocop, however, will just keep walking. The magician friend will keep kind of like stutter stepping, like he's avoiding mobs in Earthbound, and just kind of find his way through a wall. And then ready? Poof! He's gone. Nothing! So we take our little elevator ride and just slide out of the door. This guy can hurt you. We're gonna shoot this guy. I know shooting is violence, but I'm sorry. And now we fight these triplets. You might be saying there's only one of them. That guy comes back later. We need to fight these dudes. To do that, we sit in this corner and we duck and we fire the gun to the left. Occasionally we will block, usually when they stop. And they will not hurt us. Feels rude to shoot an entire family like this, but, you know, Robocop.
I like how Robocop is its own justification.
In fact, indeed. Here's a level with a bunch of robots or something. And it's like a factory. I think this is an ED-209 factory, but I could be mistaken. You will see more of us walking through enemies here. You will see a laser and also that jumping guy. Ow! We got hit by that one. Say hello to our friend that throws things. That was Dick Tracy, Bland Nation. A wonderful video game in its own right. No dabbing, though. These lasers are right here. They hurt a lot. Don't get hit by lasers. And now we have Opa from Fantasy Zone trying to bomb us. I did not write that joke. So here we just kind of sit just outside of its range and shoot at it gently. And there's a giant health pickup here to restore all of the health we didn't lose. And we take another elevator up. And we're just gonna walk with our best friend. Ooh, that guy. I forgot about that guy. But it's okay. He shot us once. Robocop is never dissuaded. This thing, we're gonna stand right here and just shoot. It's gonna hit us a few times, but it's okay. Because Robocop is never dissuaded. Ow! That hurt a little bit. So we'll pick up health. There might be one more? Nah. Okay, so this is a room with almost nothing in it. There might be a laser at the end. Oh no, there's literally nothing. ED-209. It's gonna walk a bunch to the left, swing its gun, like that, very slowly. Once again, dabbing. There's no match. That does a lot of damage. Anyway, we blow up its arm and it gets upset and it walks away. And Robocop goes to train some more. Because Robocop! So, I don't have to play this at all. You can't get more than one extra life. But we're gonna play it. Because what would we do? Take like a break? Someone like a 30-second break, anyone? Just grab a Snickers, say hi to your friends, whoever's sitting next to you. Make a friend? I mean, we all bought tickets to the speedrun event. So you might as well make friends with the people sitting next to you.
What if the only person sitting next to me is my cat? I hope she's my friend.
Pet the cat.
I will transfer the pets to the cat.
Instead of hitting a 30th target, I took a swig of Cherry Coke Zero. One day, I'll land that sponsorship.
If you land that sponsorship, you tell me how, because I am also a Cherry Coke Zero addict.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. So, I don't really have a lot to say about this factory. We're gonna walk to the right. I am so shocked. We're gonna shoot that guy a little bit, and he's not going to hurt us anymore, because that dealt a lot of damage. We're gonna get a new gun in this level. Oh. You see that sprite mix up? It was awesome. So, we're gonna go down these stairs here, and this dude is still walking through walls. I'm pretty sure it's our magician friend from earlier. However, we're gonna say goodbye to our magician friend. So there's this guy. He's got a very big gun. We're gonna repeatedly spawn him and get maximum ammo for this gun. And it's gonna look like they disappear, but don't worry. Robocop is never dissuaded. So now we've picked up 3 copies of this gun, so we should have 6 bullets. He can hit me, it's fine, he's allowed. Alright, so
I like how the robo math works in this game.
Yeah, we picked up 3 guns, so we've got 6 bullets. So now we're gonna fight a man who's probably got a name. I mixed up my shots. Nope, no I did. I did all right there. I missed one, but you basically hit him as soon as you can and then just Robocop your way through. This level's bad because Robocop doesn't walk fast as it is. Now you've got a conveyor belt that pushes him backwards and several things that want to hurt him. However, as we all know, Robocop dab is too strong. And dabbing is annoying, I can just stop talking about tabs, but after Robocop is done, there's no dabbing in the next game. And I know that because I'm running the next game. But now Robocop walks along this extremely excruciating conveyor belt, and that, if you can kill that helicopter thing above you, but if you do, it makes the barrels take 6 punches to kill instead of 5 for some reason. I don't really think that's a good trade-off, as in, like, one that makes sense in any way, but I don't work for Data East, I think. If I do work for Data East, please let me know, and where's my code sponsorship? Alright, so now we're inside this building, and if anyone has seen Robocop, you might have a name for this building, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen Robocop. We take another fancy elevator. Shoutouts to elevators.
You gotta love elevators, they always lift you up.
So now here's this machine gun we picked up at the way beginning of the game. We're gonna fire it at this turret a lot, and say goodbye to the machine gun, it's gone forever. So here's our friend again. Come on, thank you. So we need to kill him one more time. So we're gonna go back here. It's gonna look like we're in the fight again. We're not in the fight. I'm sorry to disappoint you, there's no fighting. Kill this guy one more time. This should give us 6 bullets with the gun. We're gonna duck past these guys again. Ow, that laser! Final elevator of the game. No more elevators, I'm sorry, friends. There is this door, though. So this is Red ED209. He's not much worse than the other one, but we've got a big gun now. Ow, he hit me. I'm not really worried about getting hit. We have an extra life, which we'll not be seeing what happens. That's the end of the game. That's Robocop. I hope everyone learned about Robocop dabbing Directive 4, his shaking arm right here, and the president punching this man in the face. Anyway, hold on, don't cut the screen, because there's a very important message coming up, and I'm going to read it out loud to everybody, because it's very important. Thank you for your cooperation. Stay out of trouble. Anyway, that's Robocop. Thank you for the GGs, friends. I hope that was as enjoyable for you as it was for me. So I keep saying Robocop is never discouraged, because if you do die, in the continue screen it just says Robocop is never discouraged. Except if you die twice in the same stage, the game soft locks. So Robocop is discouraged.
Wait, it's soft locks if you die twice in the same stage?
Yeah, it goes to the continue screen and it just says, "Now you're good."
That is 80s programming at its absolute finest.
Anyway, that's Robocop, like, the whole way through. I hope you had a great time, because I had a great time. And let me see, some new person, Gliitchless, I think, is running the next game, which I think we're gonna get a setup block, maybe.
Yeah, we do have a setup block. So we will we're gonna chill with some more music
All right.
for a little bit, and we'll be back soon with roller games, continuing our 80s Power Hour. And actually, before we switch over, I want to let everyone know that we actually do have a prize for this hour. If you donate $25, you're in the running for a custom made by me. I will make it for you personally. I will make you a Roller Games t-shirt, and it is in absolutely beautiful metallic vinyl, and it looks fantastic. Kat, of course, gets the first one.
Yeah, we can be t-shirt best friends if you win this shirt. And then you find me at GDQ if you go to GDQ. We take a picture with the shirt together, and we high five, and we are best friends forever.
Absolutely. So if you want to be best friends with Kat, but donate a minimum of $25 during this 80s Power Hour, and I hope that we have. I hope that I get to make something really fantastic for someone. I'd like to pick one small game per marathon to make something for, and roller games and Robocop are just two really fun runs. So that's why I was super happy to do that. So yes, so as the screen says, we will see you again just a little bit. So we're just going to take a very quick setup.